When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to barge their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the ground with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Finds a little space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a huge play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly out to the tight end. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hale. Wide open space. Touchdown, Aggies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it on the left. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He lets one fly deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Spillman. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your...
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Connection to the right. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Time to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Now he's going to break the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job on the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Now facing a third and long. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Hale. Flying down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Spillman. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he kept that one. So the Texas A&M offense. Turns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
from the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to the big tight end. Big guy smells it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. Okay, going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Motion from the wideout. He'll set up to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there, they didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Mississippi State, 21.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Back to pass. It's Beebe. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's Ginn. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Freeman. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just keep slinging it. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The kick is on its way. Heels to punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He's taking the shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Gonna take a shot. Holds it in on the left. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Looking for the two-point try. Johnson wants to throw it. Using the quick game. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
How about the bomb by the offense? offense. The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Texas have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, over the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Fair catch is collected at the... First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Hale. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top for this drive. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a fourth and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He has the first and still on his feet. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. First down here for the offense. Now from inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Spillman. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're working that left side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Offense set on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First and 10. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. They're dealing with a second and long. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Got it set up on the outside. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the plate fake on first down, wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll close in on him. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Hale. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hale. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hale. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me...
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now, and they can't expect to hold on.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Right back to the well. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got an open man. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off the play fake on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. Bring you to sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to him this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And we're going to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the running back's got it again. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pressure is coming. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Roche. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. So Georgia's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out in the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
It's like Georgia will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back with the catch. It's Wolf. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Wolf. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Roach. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Bringing pressure. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M 14, Georgia 3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Roche. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leading it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. That completion makes it second and medium. A play action, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it here. Makes an open space. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pick for out left, complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the... And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. Defense made a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. And is intercepted. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Pitch play to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Bulldogs will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. That takes a big bounce and rolls all. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Back to throw again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff running right. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. 1st down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Now this is the 8th play from this drive. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Give it to the big fullback here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down mark. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the 1st. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. After a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Now the pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Tackle big, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
2nd down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage. This will likely be the last play of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught a quick shovel pass there. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner is brought down. Gets a start. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with...
Oh, he fumbles! The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. The big fullback's got it here. He's not going to get... is up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. This one will be fair caught. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Aggies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense now in the all-important red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Play action here on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. The call is quarterback sneak. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down. Running a quarterback sneak here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
See if they can convert the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, Georgia, 9.
Bringing it out, it's Roche. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Grab down the middle. It's Roche. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. A short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Here's the 2nd down play. Grinding away with a running game. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Big throw caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggies. They are pouring it on now. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, Georgia, 9.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Roche. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Fourth down.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a run to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This crowd knows when to bring it. Catch in the middle, it's Winston. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. The Razorbacks offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is... So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards yards to go. From the gun, the ground game. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Spillman. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Trying to power it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. To give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Pocket breaking down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. So now it's second and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll run it on third and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they're going to try this on fourth down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Got his man. Touchdown, Aggie. A great catch and run for 6. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four-down territory. The offense still on the field. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, fourth down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Well, and that's been
going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. One more snap coming before halftime. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. No good. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him. And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He'll pull it down and run. What a cut. Now he's loose. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Here's a heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Proctor. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Nice move there. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. Looks as if we have an injury. Now, Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs onto the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got room at the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Give to the back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the big fella. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm... From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He looks it in and makes... They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll try the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They're going to go right back to him on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys up.
Touchdown, Aggie! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They've got the screen set up. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the tailback. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the option. He'll toss it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw for it. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Run it with the fullback. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Aggies! Fit it in the window for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quickly complete. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback moving. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it for a big play. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away.
He's got it! Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Gonna look downfield again. Going over the top. Grabs it inside the 15. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have complete...
Touchdown, Aggie! And the punishment has been extended.
And this QB started to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Wants to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Under fire. Hit as he throws.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Aggie! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Johnson looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up first and goal.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Sneaks it in. That ought to be enough. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Under fire. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.